Hello everyone, ahead of the action, and we're certainly looking forward to it here at the Estadio della Ceramica. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Villarreal up against Olympiacos.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
The Villarreal starting 11.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front two, but for it to work, they need to have a good understanding. They need to link up with each other and provide a different set of skills.
This is the lineup for the visitors today. Tomasz Vaclik stands between the posts. Kostas Manolas plays alongside Socrates in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. It's a match that really ought to be full of entertainment. And Villarreal kick off. Capu. Alert defending. High quality defending. Solid play by Socrates. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Cisse. And Suarez with it. Poor attempt at a pass, really. And he did well to cut it out. Kostas Manolas. Moving into the advanced position. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, if you watch a lot of football, you know that Parejo can always bring his considerable influence to bear on the proceedings. What sort of bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. We're going to see the first yellow card of the game. The referee not standing on ceremony.
Well, he's under pressure now. It's a long time to be on a booking.
Moreno. And it's with Grunewald. Excellent defending. Ball is loose. And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Etienne Capu. A glorious chance. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Villa. On the ball, Georgios Masouras. A good and fair challenge. Oh, lovely ball. Oh, good play this. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
And now the delivery. Well, his direction was just a little bit off. Mohamed Madi Camara. And snuffing out the danger. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Chukwueze. Did well to win the ball back. Cisse. And Suarez with it. Mohamed Madi Camara. They do pass the ball with authority. Masouras. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Parejo. And it's with Grunewald. Moreno. Etienne Capoue. And it's with Grunewald. Well, sloppy in possession. Mohamed Madi Camara. Suarez. Onyekuru. Chance to cross. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Has someone to play it to. Well read to put an end to that attack. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Onyekuru. And they know they need to stop him. Thumped clear. Suarez. Villa. He has time to play it over. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? Excellent block.
Nos informan desde objetos perdidos de que les acaba de llegar un bolso rojo con
Alberto Moreno. Torres on the ball.
bolso rojo con rombos blancos.
Etienne Capoue. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And opting for the lenient approach, the referee, rather than cautioning him. Parejo! Well, the free kick taken, but saved easily by the keeper. Grunewald. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Etienne Capoue in a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Keeping it moving dynamically. Gives it a go. Just made sure nothing came of that. Went in strongly to win the ball. Now potential danger. And there it is, a chance. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Oh, he's through here. Well, he's pulled that wide by a considerable margin. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Parejo. Etienne Capoue. And here's Gerard Moreno. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Moreno. Failed to keep hold of it. Socrates. Lala. And Suarez with it. And showing fine vision. Suarez. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Brilliantly blocked. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Suarez. Useful looking ball. Oh dear, not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart.
Well, from that range he should be scoring, and he knows it.
And there's the delivery. Touched onto the woodwork. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, just look at this. He's so bright in the box. He's first to the ball and then a decent finish. It's a good bit of play.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Grunewald. Moreno. Now Parejo. Etienne Capoue. I must say this looks promising, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Parejo. They've lost it. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Masouras. And players waiting in the centre. The cut back. There to take it away. Grunewald. And here's Gerard Moreno. Nicely cut out. Mohamed Madi Camara. Now what can they do from here? Villa. On the ball, Georgios Masouras. Will he find the net? He's foiled them on his own. Moreno. And it's with Grunewald. Gerard Moreno. Grunewald. Good tackle. Mohamed Madi Camara. Doughty defending to win the ball back. Routine, really. Grunewald. Onyekuru. Suarez. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving. Could be! Well, what a stop that was! He's driven in the corner. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Well, the ball lost here. He saw the situation. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Well, he'd been warned before, and now he's been booked.
And he's under big pressure now. He's going to have to tread really carefully here.
Etienne Capoue. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Wonderfully weighted pass. Defended well. Capoue. Parejo. And here's Gerard Moreno. He's managed to lose his marker. And a fine stop.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
But he's gone short with it. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Can they hit on the break? All hands on deck. Crossing opportunity. The inside route looks promising. Suarez, able to get his body in the way. Suarez. And he keeps going. In position here to protect the ball. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. Mohamed Madi Camara pulls it back. Chance to play it in. Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Dangerous ball. Well, not cleared away completely. Villa. Can they get in behind them? Suarez. Great pressure to win the ball back. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Stuart.
Well, I've been disappointed with his game so far. As those touches show us, he just hasn't been getting into the right sort of areas. That's got to improve if they're to get back into this one.
It's a match that really ought to be full of entertainment, and Villarreal kick off. We're going to see the first yellow card of the game. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
And now the delivery. Well, his direction was just a little bit off. Grunewald. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A lot now, potential danger, and there it is, a chance. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there.
Suarez. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And there's the delivery. Touched onto the woodwork. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving. Could be! Well, what a stop that was. And he saw the situation developing. Well, he'd been warned before, and now he's been booked.
And he's under.
He's managed to lose his marker. And a fine stop.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. And he's in. Wonderful challenge, but the chance is still on. Potential danger here. Space and time for the cross. Splendid tackle, and the outcome is a corner here. Well, they're going for the short one. Moreno. And he takes on the shot. Tremendous block. Moreno. Constantly thwarted. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Grunewald. Now what can they do from here? Still a chance. But no, that's the end of the move because offside is the verdict. Mohamed Madi Camara. Henry Onyekuru. Here's Camara. For attacking possibilities. Good pressure high up the pitch. Suarez. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Chukwueze. Moreno. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Etienne Capoue. In behind for him to chase. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Moreno. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. He's using his strength to good effect. And possibilities here. And a chance to whip it in here. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Gerard Moreno. And it's with Grunewald. And they find a gap in the defence. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Grunewald. A chance to whip it in. Parejo! And the keeper more than equal to it. Wonderful chance. Oh, good save. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Trying to deliver it accurately. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Strong play here to keep the ball, to wait for the support. Not the best challenge, free kick. has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Iborra. And here's Gerard Moreno. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Well, the pass isn't going to worry the goalkeeper. Masouras. On and on he goes. Could be dangerous. Suarez. Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So 2-0 now.
Parece que aquí la temperatura ha bajado un par de grados. Con el 29, Suárez.
A really effective shielding under pressure. Gerard Moreno. Grunewald. Well, disappointing end to the move. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Alberto Moreno. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. And space for the cross. Parejo. Can he finish? Oh, a superb save.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
It's a short one. Moreno. Grunewald. Villa. On the ball, Georgios Masouras. Well, they couldn't keep it. Now, let's see what they can do here. Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
So making the substitution now. Can they create? And having already received a yellow card, he's walking a very fine line. And his day is done. Second yellow card, Stuart.
Well, I have to say, it was coming. Why was he not taken off earlier?
He plays it short. Grunewald. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Grunewald. Tremendous ball played through. Not the best clearance. Well, they can keep possession now. He's protecting it effectively. Masouras. Henry Onyekuru. Well, nicely cut out. Into the final 20 minutes. And the ball's gone. We're getting the ball forward. Chance to play it in. He must finish! Not to be, and still chasing this game.
Well, that was the chance to get back into this. As it is, they're going to struggle now.
And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Pedraza. Boulay Dia. Iborra. It's opening up for them. Possession one. Mohamed Madi Camara. And back with Lopez. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Opportunity to deliver the cross. Can he make it count? Well, negligent in front of goal. No two ways about that. 15 minutes left for play. He's using his strength to good effect. Well, just went a bit too early. Offside. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
Nasty landing on the shoulder for him there, and he's in real discomfort. He's a tough boy. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. And they need to get tighter here. Parejo. And the flag has gone up.
Well, he has to work a lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
Vrusai. Ronnie Lopez. Crisp tackling. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Manolas. And Villa has it. Almost at full time, and I'll tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart.
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between the two teams. For most of the game, they've dictated the play and they've created some really good chances. I think it's been an excellent performance.
Offside, a tight one. Well read to win possession back. It is to be a throw-in. Mohamed Madi Camara. Lopez. Here's Camara. And intercepted it. No worries for the keeper. Juan Foyt. Chukwueze. What a shame, really, because the move was promising, but no end product from them. Moreno. Iborra. Moreno. And Villa has it. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, not a great ball played in. Intense pressure. Read it well. Poor pass under no real pressure. Moreno. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And he saw the situation developing. Parejo. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Excellent challenge. Moreno. Down. El Arabi. And here's Gerard Moreno. Parejo. Can he get one back? He can! And who's to say there's not enough time for them to level matters? It would be quite the story.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Parejo. It should be! And that is how to tackle inside your own penalty area. Lopez. And Villa has it. Well, sloppy in possession. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on. A real opening now. A smart stop here. A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent their last chance to grab an equaliser. Over it comes. The clearance wasn't decisive. Moreno. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Henry Onyekuru. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Well, I thought he was excellent. Not only did he score a good goal, but his general play was outstanding. He certainly played a major part in their win here today.
Suarez.